Well, now this war is interesting, chat, and this begs the question, can the world champions clutch up again? Hey guys, so today I'm going to be coming at you with Rest versus ATN, but as you can see on my display here, there is a lot on the line in this war, and I just thought I'd briefly explain it and have those graphics up for you so you can all understand the real implications of this war. This is the final week of the Clash Champs division, and this division in particular was absolutely stacked. And as you can see, the situation there is quite simple. So Rest will win if they will advance to the playoffs if they win this war here. ATN need 14 stars and at least 90% destruction. So we'll be looking out for their hits in particular. They cannot fail more than twice if they want to make the playoffs. So this is real pressure for them. And the last one is HT Family, who aren't even in this war, will advance if ATN wins with 13 stars or less. So this is absolutely crazy, and let's get straight into the action. And Boom is in for ATN here. One of the, wasn't the World Championship MVP, but obviously everyone on this team is amazing, and they're going to have to be their absolute best today. They are 0-2 in the Clash Champs Cup. I can't believe it myself, honestly. You would think a team like ATN is the sort of team that just, like, you know, never fails, never loses a war, but they haven't won a single one here. So let's see if they can turn around their fortunes today. They've still got a chance to make playoffs despite all their struggles. That's the truly insane part of all of this. So let's see if they can do it. Queen Charge coming into this Eagle here. Oh, this is bad. This is not looking good for Boom. The freeze is late as well. Is the Queen going to live here? I don't think that... How many freezes he got? He's got one more freeze. I'm not sure the Queen will make it through all these pups. These pups slow her down so much. Oh, okay, she's just gonna make it. Wow. He didn't get... He actually got through that Ice Hound pretty quickly. I did not think that was gonna happen. Enemy Queen starts shooting. Headhunter comes in. Perfectly timed. So he's keeping this Queen alive and hybriding into the Town Hall. Now, the pathing is fantastic here for the hybrid. The pathing is fantastic. I think he brought a second wall breaker to wall break the CC here, but he wall broke way too early at the start and lost a wall breaker to the Grand Warden. King's coming in for the Tesla farm. Even despite everything having gone wrong, this is still looking okay. Actually, it's looking better than okay. It's looking really strong. It's just these two back-end scatters and two back-end heroes, but look how much hybrid he has up. Look how much hybrid he has up, and he has another heal. The Queen has died, though. Ooh, the Queen has died, and he's not going to get many healers switch. In fact, nearly all of them are dead. Double Giant Bomb on the Hogs. He loses a few of them there. Double Scatter... Oh, if this scatter could last long... Nah, this is a triple. This is absolutely a triple. Nicely done from Boom here. Not panicking. So much went wrong early on in this attack, but he still managed to pull it back here and earn himself a 3-star. That's one of the at least 4 that they'll need, but they'll also need to win the war on top of that. And I can tell you, Rest has put 14 up against my 5v5 team recently, so they're definitely a strong team. So who knows if 14 will be enough for ATN. Regardless, nice start for them from Boom. And King Klaus, I guess, with a C this time, is coming in for Rest. They're coming in with a Yeti Bomb. I'm going to say this, Rest love the Yeti Bombs. I think when we got 14'd by them a few weeks ago, they came in with 4 Yeti Bomb hybrids, and I'm pretty sure they all tripled. Now, obviously this is not a hybrid, this is a Yeti Bomb Queen Charge Lalo, but regardless, they do like the Yeti Bombs. So, probably gonna wall break in at some point. Needs to wall break soon. Thankfully, it will take time to deal with this Hound, and in that time, the King should be able to make a funnel here for the Queen. Queen's got plenty of health. Not going to be having to pop his ability on the start of this Queen Charge here, so that's always nice for him there. King's doing good stuff. This multi's already like half health, so he'll go down in like 2 shots, if that. Yep, perfect. Yep. Oh, that wall breaker did not go where he wanted. Oh, that's one wall breaker wasted. Can he afford that? I don't know if he can. I don't know if he was going to try and wall break this single as well. Because imagine if he wall broke this single, this base is wrecked. Like, absolutely wrecked if he could wall break this single. He has run out of wall breakers though, so the base is not wrecked. Where's the RC coming from? She's coming from the top, so he's going to Lalo with the RC. Just taking out the outlier defenses to help the Lalo pathing. Queen is going to beat into the core. Wow, what? She can get so much value here. It's just going to be this back-end scatter and the Town Hall are going to be the two biggest issues for this. We'll have to pop the Queen ability, unfortunately. Or not. There it goes. Wait, is this Warden ability going to last long enough? Yep, it does. Sorry, I thought he only just pressed it, but he must have pressed it... no, he must have only just pressed it. Sorry, I thought he pressed it a while ago. I don't see any healers. Where did all the healers go? It must have been the scatter shots work when he popped the Queen ability. He's still got the RC ability. This is a triple. Nicely done from Rest here. I started to doubt myself for a second, but this is a triple. The RC is nearly full health. What a sick Queen charge, though. Like, this was not about the Lalo. This was about the Queen charge taking out the entire gut of the base. And if Rest keep doing this, they are in with an absolute chance today. Let's see if they can do it with everything on the line. Win and they make playoffs, lose and they squander. And Vale is in here, coming in with a Zap Lalo. So unfortunately missed the first 6 seconds because I'd insulted the wrong people in chat. But looks like he zapped out a Core Eagle. Ooh, Core Eagle, and that would be about it. No heroes with that, just Core Eagle and both sweepers. Nice. Nice, looks like he got no expos actually, so literally just the Core Eagle. Regardless, at that and sweepers is plenty of value. There comes the first wall breaker on the Arch Tower. Second wall breaker will come in here for the air defense. Now, how much is he expecting to get from this Sui? I assume he's going to send his King and Queen in here to get the RC single and enemy King, and then send his own RC to get the scatter once the enemy King is accounted for. Just needs to distract this enemy King, and he does. Perfect. This single needs to go down, though. The single's not going down. Look at that. Single gets distracted by both heroes. So, unfortunate start from there. Still, looking okay. RC's popped durability. He's gotten all he could have hoped for with this Sui. I don't think he was expecting any more than this. His backhand multi shapes it as the biggest defensive, I don't know, problem, essentially. Or offensive problem, more so, I guess. Because he will Warden to kind of negate the Queen and the scatter here. And haste through all of that. But I don't know how he's going to deal with the multi. I think he's just going to hope he has enough. Because he must have used a freeze on the Sui that I didn't see. Oh, this scatter's been a problem. I don't think he's got this. I don't see how he could possibly have this, actually. There is no way this works. That multi's going to take down so many balloons. And this is a big failure from Vale. Oh wow, look at all the red bombs in the core of the base. He will get a bit of percent here. So he's actually going to get to mid-80s. I thought it was going to be not even 80s. He might even get high 80s here, honestly. So, honestly, it's not as big a defense as I said. In saying that, any defense against ATN is a big defense. Because now we know they need to go 3 out of 3 from here and win the war to make the playoffs. This is what Clutch is about, ladies and gentlemen. This is what Clutch is about. Can you get 3 triples in a row when your backs are against the wall? We'll find out soon. And Trotino is coming in here for Rest. Now, obviously, they're not too worried about ATN getting 14 or not. They just want to win the war. So a defense is just as big for them as it is a negative thing for ATN. Coming in with the Zap Super Witches, gets the single at the bottom of the base. Is this a 3 single base? Interesting. You don't see many of them anymore with the Lalo Inferno Drakes being as OP as they are. So King and Siege Barracks going to go right at 3 o'clock. Going to walk the Queen, Warden, and the Super Witches all down together. I'm not sure how the healers went to the Warden, to be honest. Warden's literally on full health and not taking any damage. So he just wants the Super Witches to go in this open wall. I think he's going to try and wall break the Clan Castle. But he'll try and wall break it on the top side so he can still reach the single from that opening, essentially. And then jump to the back end of the base, probably over the left side of the RC. Anyways, we'll see if it happens. Wall break comes exactly where I thought it would. And it makes it. Oh, he pops the Warden. Oh, because the ground bow was on the Warden. That's not good at all. This single's going to take out so many Super Witches. He's got no freezes for this single. Oh, he's only got Valks. I actually would have liked to have seen Hogs in his CC, not the Valks. Because nothing's going to get this single now. Nothing's going to get this single. I don't know. I don't think this can triple now. Was this the wrong army for this base? Would have a math switch hit potentially been better with all these singles? Because the Queen's down. These singles have done so much work to the Super Witches. This is going to be a lower percent than the previous one. Oh no, Rest had a serious chance here to put the war quite firmly in their favor with a triple. And it has gone to waste. And now they've got to try and maximize percent. Pops the RC. So this Super Witch is about to die. I can't see them getting the same percent that ATN got. Hopefully... Oh, RC jumped the wall. Okay. Healer, stay alive. Okay. If this big boy can get rid of this Tesla, he might... No, big boy, don't go into the damage. Big boy, we need you on the outside. What did, he got 89, right? Oh, no. They're not going to get to 89. They're going to be fractionally short. 85%. So the war is still very much tight, but Rest will be kicking themselves there. And Ast is in here on Bombador's base, coming in with a Queen Charge Hog hit. I said this the other day in my latest YouTube video. Queen Charge Hogs is making a little bit of a comeback, and I love it. I love it. I love watching these Hog attacks so much more than Hybrid. Just because they're so fast and you have no idea what's ever going to happen. Perfect super wall breaker there. We missed it. But he basically placed it here because he knew he'd target that exact wall. And it ends up opening this line here. Ensuring the Queen will go in. Because if he sent it from here, it just targets this wall. Doesn't really help his Queen charge at all. But sending it that way does definitely help. Poison does take out a bunch of the pups. That's perfect. Fortunately, a few of them go in the healers, but it's okay. They're only going to take minimal damage. The funnel for the Queen is set. She will definitely go into this multi-compartment. You would have to think it would be a tragedy if not. Now, he's got 2 more wall breakers. And given this Tesla's popped right here, he can wall break this wall. He can wall break this wall right here. Do you think he can pull it off? Let's leave that marking there. If he wall breaks that wall, this base is crushed. Well, assuming the Queen goes into the wall break, of course. But if he can get that wall break to work, this base is in a lot of trouble. I can't possibly see it defending. Now, it's been patient. One of the advantages of Hogs, like Lalo, honestly, but slightly lesser extent, you can start the Hogs at like a minute 15 and still have a really good chance at tripling. Okay, doesn't wall break there. Is he going to wall break the Clan Castle then? Yep. That works out just the same anyway. Wallbreaker makes it. Perfect. That second Wallbreaker doesn't really do anything. This King needs to set the funnel. He needs to start the Hogs ASAP on the top side to force the Queen in. No. Starts them on the bottom side. This Queen should still go in anyway. The King's going to force her into the base. Early Warden Pop negates the RC, negates the Bomb Tower, negates a giant bomb. That's awesome. That's exactly what you need with the Warden ability for these Hogs hits. Using the Warden early, unlike with Hybrid, kind of like you do with the E-Drags attacks, is crucial with this attack, and I honestly recommend it, especially if you're going into as much damage as he was there, and this is a triple. Nicely done from Ast. This was a sick plan. Honestly, this was a sick plan. So many Hogs up. Still got a freeze for this single. Still got RC ability. Still got Queen ability. Got 20 seconds. Actually, that's the only thing that can stop this attack. But I think he's got 20 seconds will be heaps of time. He's just ramsacking this base. Saving the RC ability so that he can pop it to get these last few buildings. He's going to get it with heaps of time left. Nicely done from Aston. ATN will be keeping the lead in this war going into the 4th attacks. And is it Jigen? Or Jigen? Or Jigen? Sorry, I'm going to butcher that name. Oh, no! He got baited! Prince. No one even knows who Prince is. Everyone's been asking in my chat, who's this Prince guy? He's just about to come in with the most clutch defense of the war. Needs to get 2 loons onto this single because this CC is going to come out. Oh, the queen ran it. No, you didn't need to freeze. Oh no, he needs to freeze now. Just pops queen. But now he's got nothing for that single. Wait, if he could have kept that freeze, he would have got this. Queen, you gotta get out of range. And she won't. If he had hung on to that freeze, he would have got it. He absolutely would have got it. Unfortunate there for rest here, and this is not looking good at all. What an amazing bait there. Had to invest a Tesla farm, a Tornado, and 2 Sams to make the bait work, but it absolutely worked. It absolutely worked, and this is not looking good for rest now. This is not looking good for rest now. This is going to be another ridiculously low percent hit. Hook says they are good with Yeti Bomb, gets baited. Lol. Good point, Revenant. Revenant with the OP point in the Twitch chat. I did say that Rest's speciality was these Yeti Bomb attacks. It definitely is their go-to, so you can abuse that if you're ATN, and they certainly did. And 65% was not what the doctor ordered, and they are in a lot of trouble now. And fresh off one of the best defenses I've seen, and a very clutch defense at that, Prince is in here on offense, coming in with a Queen Charge Lalo. No wall breakers. Like, literally nothing to get over a wall with this army. And look how many loons he has. How did he get 27 loons? Well, obviously he used a couple of them as Coco loons. How did he get 27 loons into a Queen Charge Lalo? 27 loons into a Queen Charge Lalo. That's one of the most I've ever seen. Normally you're like reasonably lucky to get like 22. 27. Jeez. With 2 hounds as well. That's a good point. If you see 27, it's often because there's 1 hound, but he's got 2 lava hounds. Wow, this queen's taken an eternity for these pups. He should have used the poison earlier to slow down the freeze effect, because as you can see, the poison's still going here, so there's some wasted value. RC gets all of that. That's why we were zoomed out, just so you can all keep track of what the RC is doing. I think he wants the queen to go into this opening to get the scatter. Oh, he just activated the town hall. That sneaky gob activated the town hall. Oh, the king's gonna get... What the? Look at the pathing for this king. He has to get the town hall here. Oh, this is sick. This plan's sick. How did he... Oh, this is looking really good now. Shame he didn't bring 2 wall breakers here, because he could try and wall break this sweeper in the core of the base, and it would get him to the multi. It would get him to the multi, which would be crazy, honestly. Here comes his big Lalo push. Still got... he pops the queen. Fair enough. Wants to get her through all of that stuff quickly. She's not going to beat the wall again, so this core multi is going to be problematic. Still got so many spells, though. I think this has to be a triple now. Perfect Warden and a Rage. And the Queen can account for this core multi. He'll freeze it and the Teslas just to keep his Lalo alive, but this is a sick plan. That was clinical, ladies and gentlemen. That is how you do a Queen Charge Lalo. That is how you do a Queen Charge Lalo. And it's just... that's next level thinking for the king and for the RC to ensure the town hall went down, and I mean from there it was pretty rudimentary. So GG's to Prince here, coming in with the OP defense and the OP triple, like 15 loons up. That's absolutely crazy. That's more loons than I bring to most of my Queen Charge Lalos. Nicely done there. And Checo is coming in here with a Blizzard Lalo. What's he going to Blizzard? I think he's going for the Town Hall, and I'm right. Nice. It would be very hard to bait this. It would be very hard to bait this. But let's see. The Tornado... the only way you could bait this is if the Tornado's there. And it's not. Now, the Town Hall Giga Blast is a way you can bait it. Oh, he activates the Tornado. That's really nice. Now, where's the Sui going to come in? It's going to deal with the super minions down the bottom. Nice. So he's going to Sui into this scatter shot here. And he's got 2 wall breakers. There goes one of them. Oh, look how good that wall break is. That's almost unfair. That's a ridiculous wall break. Now, where's the next one going to come in? How can he get this? How much can he get from this Sui? Can he get this other scatter? Surely not, right? I mean, I'm saying surely not, but like, he very much could. He's not going to get the other scatter. He should be able to get the king here, though. And does he have enough to get the multi? Using lots of freezes on the Sui here. He wants to get this value. He desperately wants it. Now, the king's tanking the scatter, so best to get the Lalo into the scatter now when he's tanking. But he's not going to have many loons go to the scatter with that sort of pathing. Uh-oh. What are you doing, Warden? Oh, no, Warden. Warden single-handedly throwing this attack follows 1 king instead of 25 balloons. What are you doing, you spud? Absolute spud. And the Warden ability got nothing. Absolutely nothing. Not a lot Checker can do there, honestly. Not a lot you can do when the Warden's not following the balloons. The king is your biggest nightmare for Lalos. Not only on defense is he the best air defense ever and causes so many time fails, it's crazy. But on offense, he pulls like your Warden away from everything you could possibly ever want to do. And this is going to be another fail, and that's going to seal Rest's fate. So, they are barring a complete disconnect from ATN. They will not be winning this war, and therefore they will not progress to the playoffs. So it all comes down to ATN. Can they get that 14 stars they desperately need to get to the playoffs? We're actually going to jump out of this attack now. Looks like there was a force quit here. Nice try to Checo. And ATN's in with their final attack here, and this is crazy. For those who haven't been keeping up with all the attacks ATN are doing, they're currently on 11 stars, and if you remember from the start of the video, the little graphics I gave you on information about the war, by the way, Rest in with their last attack as well, good luck to them, that ATN needs 14 stars and the win to make playoffs. They currently have 11 stars, they basically have the win secured, but they need to triple this to make the playoffs. Otherwise, the win will mostly be in vain, honestly. HT Family is sitting here. They are currently in second place in the group. If this is a 2-star, they keep second place. If this is a 3-star, they will lose second place to ATN, a team who hasn't even won a war yet. A team who hasn't even won the war needs to triple to make playoffs. That's just insanity. So, coming in with a P.E.K.K.A. Smash here. Ice Golem tanks the single nicely. Good Warden Walk on the top of the base there. Getting good value. He got the Scatter Shot. Yep. Got the Scatter Shot. Oh, these healers are not going to switch to his Yetis, though. His Yetis get absolutely squashed by the defensive heroes. The RC and the Enemy King do crazy value, and he's lost like 3 Yetis there. Blimping across the base. I mean, it's 3 or nothing, right? It's 3 or nothing in their eyes. So, you may as well do the riskier attacks. Is he going to get the Town Hall, though? It's going to be so close. He gets the Town Hall. Perfectly done there. But he hasn't got the value from this push he's wanted. He needs this multi down. He needs the multi down. Perfect freeze. He's got 2 more freezes left. This is looking really good. This is looking really good. Yeti Bobat, by the way. It wasn't a P.E.K.K.A. smashed attack. It was a P.E.K.K.A. and Yeti Bobat attack. And this is a triple. Right? There is no way this fails. It's only a red bomb. Okay, this is how this attack fails. And this is the only way it fails. A red bomb from these minions hits these bats. think he's got enough time now, though. Even if he hits a red bomb, he should probably still get it. And that's a triple there from ATN. Everything was on the line. They were 1 out of 2. They needed to triple their final 3 attacks to make the playoffs. But like world champions do, when the time comes, they stand up to the challenge. And they do it here. And not only do they win the war, but ATN are going to be going to the playoffs. And they're going to be doing it as the number 2 seed from their group. Some poor team that has topped their group has to run into ATN in their first round of the playoffs. It is absolutely unfair for that first ranked team. But that's why we love sports, ladies and gentlemen. Anyways, we'll jump out to have one final look at the war outcome. In fact, the last attack's still in here. We'll just try and catch the last of this attack from Bombador. It's not quite a triple. Just hasn't been rest day. Honestly, the base building from ATN is world class though. In fact, world class is underselling it. It is the benchmark. And we found that out at Worlds. Nice try to Bombador there. They get some love for ATN in the chat. Not only are they winning this war, but they clutched it out, unlike anything I think I've ever seen in like a league format before. They knew what they had to get. They had to triple their last 3 attacks, and they did it. I hope you enjoyed the war. Hopefully, I see you soon.